Well, good afternoon. Good Saturday afternoon, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, and I guess you trolls too, because Lord knows y'all give me some shit to talk about, this literally would not work. Couple things. Tomorrow we'll be live streaming. We'll be getting the Giants versus the Eagles, which is a key game. The Eagles, of course, think that they are back and ready to roll, and the Eagles may make the playoffs. Quite frankly, when you look at how things are shaping up right now, with you got the group of guys of teams that are really good. You know, you've got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you got the Rams, you got Green Bay. You got the Cardinals, and you got the Cowboys, all teams that have, winning records. And then you've got like the Bears and Minnesota, New Orleans, Carolina, 49ers, Saints, maybe even Atlanta, Washington, and Philadelphia. Two of those teams are going to make the playoffs, as crazy as it sounds. So, yeah, the Eagles can definitely make the playoffs. I don't know about winning the division. I think it would take the Cowboys absolutely, positively collapsing for that to happen. So, we, of course, have no football tomorrow. So we can kick back and we can watch and see what we're going to see. Rio's going to be over. I think Rashid will be over tomorrow and things, so it'll be a light day for us. But see, this is the kind of stuff that pisses me off. Okay? Things that piss me off are just dumbass comments of people who think that they know stuff but don't. I was doing the pick segment with my buddy Stu, and we had a guy in there because I was saying, if you take the top three weapons away from a quarterback, top three, receivers, generally speaking, you're not going to do well because basically that's what's happened to Dak Prescott. Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, you just found out about CeeDee Lamb not being there literally at game time. He got hurt halfway through a game on Sunday. You played Thursday. You found out about Amari Cooper on Friday. And you play without both of these guys. On top of a couple of weeks ago, since the bye, Blake Jarwin has been out. Complicating that even more is about that time coming back from the bye week was when Zeke Elliott originally hurt his leg. So of your top six weapons, three of them aren't there, and one is on one leg. And so I said, for most quarterbacks, you can't expect a whole lot. But here's what was crazy is the fact that the Cowboys, who could not run the football, were still able to pass for, let me make sure I got 375 yards. 375 yards. And so I got a troll in there that said, oh, well, Aaron Rodgers won against the Cardinals without his three top receivers. So I looked at it. So I said, yeah, let me look at it. Because this is where it's interesting. Okay. So you have to look at the whole picture. While that is a true statement that Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers won against the Cardinals without his three top weapons. That is a true statement. However, is it really true? Because here's what's interesting. Dak Prescott threw for 375 yards, 2 TDs, 106 rating. Aaron Rodgers, because the Cardinals only scored 21 points as opposed to 36. Because their defense played better, Aaron Rodgers, they only had to score 24 points. And thus, Aaron Rodgers only, let me make sure I want to get the numbers straight. Because, see, this is the kind of stuff that sets up this whole narrative. Oh, well, Dak is just not the same as Aaron Rodgers. Because What Aaron Rodgers did was he was 22 of 37 for 184 yards, a 90 rating. If I said to you, I got a quarterback that threw 22 completions, 184 yards, and a 90 rating, you're like, okay, that's an average quarterback. Because his catch passes 4.8 yards a play. Is that even dinking and dunking? I don't know that that's far enough to even say that that was a dink and dunk. Because the amazing thing is his running game had almost as much running yardage as it did passing. You had 151 yards running the football. So let me make sure I get this straight. So Aaron Rodgers, because of that game, where he had 175 yards less passing, 16 percentage points less in a rating than Dak, and they only scored 24 points versus 33. That makes him a better quarterback? No. That makes that a better team because the defense only gave up 360 yards. Their defense only gave up 360 yards. Or are you going to say that it's equal that the Dallas Cowboys, who gave up 509 yards, 106 more on defensive penalties, that's the same as the Green Bay Packers defense, only giving up 21 points and 370 yards? See, and this is the thing that kills you is you get baffled by bullshit. And the reason why I get accused of being a Dak defender, you're just making excuses. No, I'm putting out the narrative out there of what is really real. If you had reversed those numbers and said, well, Aaron Rodgers threw for 384 yards, and 2 TDs against the Cardinals and one where Dak threw 184 yards and lost because he couldn't do anything without having receivers, I could understand that point. But Dak had his top 3 receiving players out and still threw for almost 400 yards. Are you stupid? Are you crazy? What? That's what drives me crazy is the bullshit ass narrative that you get from people. And that's one of them right there. In the meantime and in between time, you do your thing and I do mine. And mine is getting this shit done for people because Christmas is coming and people want their racks. So I got all kinds of ones over there. I've got a large blue one with a white lace. It's a large one, not the little baby one, buddy. I've got an Eagle fan that wants green and black with white laces. I've got a mug rack this one's going to be crazy. This is going to be cool. They said it's a house divided. They're a Steeler fan and a Raider fan. So I'm going to put yellow on one side, silver on the other, and make it a black lace because they both use black. It actually works out perfect. Then I've got our Joe Barty for the Philly Cop Pizzle thing. I still don't have the name for it yet. The Pizzle? Pizzle? Maybe it's the Pizzle. Could it be the Pizzle? For Philly and Pizzle. Maybe it's the Pizzle. Anyway, we'll have to have that done by tomorrow. By tomorrow for game day because we're going to be giving that away to the winner. And the way that's going to work is whenever one wins, the winner gets to hold on to the trophy. So it's going to go back and forth between those two guys. Anyway, I'm going to go back here and I'm not just the sander of wood, as Philly 500 says. I'm also the burner of wood. See if it's hot enough yet. Not quite hot enough yet. You got to be hot to burn some wood. Boom. There it is. Joe Boo burned right on there. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday. I'll catch you later. Peace.